The other day I had a doctor's appointment and I had to have a blood draw. And I am not a fan of needles. Let's just get that out there. I don't like needles. I try to pass out on them whenever they show me a needle. And so they drew my blood. And I was so proud of myself. I did not pass out. And I was like, look at me. I didn't pass out or anything. I am so proud of myself. I should reward myself. And I was like, I'm going to go get myself a Starbucks. And I was driving the Starbucks and I was like, do I even want a Starbucks? Now I realized a couple of years ago that thought would have never have occurred to me. That do I actually want a Starbucks? Do I actually want to spend the money? And I realized I didn't want one. I was just rewarding myself for making it through getting a blood draw. And when I was able to identify that, then it kind of opened up a whole new avenue of where am I spending money on little rewards? And I really started paying attention to that. So that is what I'm working on now, is modifying how I'm rewarding myself in little ways. Am I getting a Starbucks, or do I get a Diet Coke someplace? Or when I'm checking out at the grocery store, am I buying something that I really shouldn't be buying because it's not something that I actually truly need? It's something that I'm rewarding myself with. Now, this is also a big deal for me because I'm a massive crafter, and if you know crafters, you know that it's near impossible to go into any craft store and not come out with like half the craft store, especially if you are a person who loves yarn. But I started looking at how much yarn I have, and I realized I probably don't need to shop for yarn ever again in my lifetime. I have lots of yarn. Will I probably buy yarn again in the future? Yes, but I always try to keep yarn with me because I know when I get upset about something, my go-to calming, my go-to blankie that I wrap around myself is yarn. And it's, $3 to $5 for a skein of yarn. So it's, it's pretty affordable to do, but I'm buying it to comfort myself. I'm not addressing what the problem is that's causing the discomfort in the first place. And once I start addressing that, then I'm able to get a better handle on things, and I don't wind up with a basement full of yarn I'm never going to be able to use.